Hey Leos, Mariah here. It's such a pleasure to be doing your reading today. I'm going to go ahead and get into your singles reading for the end of July, early August of 2022. So this is if you're single as a Pringle. Sorry for Lucky in the background. If you're single as a Pringle, don't have any options, you're not looking at a past person, you don't want a past person, you're not trying to go back to your past. Sorry. Let's go ahead and get into it. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors for my Leos. My Leos who are single. Tell me what's coming towards. Okay. We got celebration. I like it. So Leo, you are, mind you, you'll be going into your Leo season, right? So some of you are celebrating your birthday, so happy early birthday. Some of you are just wanting to get out more, do your thing, feel good, feel really great, feel lively. I love this. This is kind of giving me, not to say this in a different video and extend it, but it's giving me like a Stella got her groove back, right? So you're just trying to enjoy your life, what you do have, being grateful for what you do have and the experiences. So let's go ahead and lower the camera and get fully into this. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors, tell me let's see where you are first. Where are my Leos mentally, emotionally, psychologically when it comes to their love life? Where are my Leos, my single Leos, mentally, emotionally, and psychologically when it comes to their love life? End of July, early August. We got the Star, the Lover, the Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I heard if it ain't right, it ain't for me. Ooh, that's what I just heard. If it ain't right, it ain't for me. And that's what this feels like, especially with that 10 of Wands being on the bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse right underneath that as well. So some of you may have gotten offers, may have had people that were interested or try to show some form of interest. But again, I'm hearing if it ain't right, it ain't for me. You're not settling, first and foremost. That's no ands, no ifs, no buts. You're not settling whatsoever. So some of these offers that you may have gotten may have seemed great on pen and paper, could have been fool's gold. Some of these offers, you look at it and it's like, no, I like what you're selling, but I don't want it from you. Like, you don't want to settle here. And the 10 of Wands, even though you may have been single, I don't know how long you've been in your single season, whether it's been weeks, months, years, it's like you're willing to carry the weight of being single, of being alone. Some of you may feel lonely. Some of you may not feel lonely. Some of you are content with being alone. But you're willing to carry the burden of being alone in exchange for the person that is right for you. The Star, the Lovers, and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So in the meantime, until that right person comes in that you deem is fit, where you feel like you're not having to settle for something or settle for a person just to say you have a relationship, just to say you have a partner, just to have somebody in your life, you're enjoying yourself. You're enjoying your season. You're enjoying the summer. You're trying to get out and about and just be a little more carefree and experience other things life has to offer if love is not on the table or being offered to you right now. Because you know the kind of connection you want. You don't want something that's trivial. You don't want something that's frivolous. You want something that's deep, that's meaningful, that's impactful. Some of you may even want something that's life transforming or life transformative, something that really means something to you. You want that kind of connection that when you look at, and this is actually kind of a quote, it's like when you look at that couple, you know God put them together, right? Now, mind you, I'm not religious. Some of you may be, some of you may not be, but that's how the quote goes. When you look at those two, when you look at that couple, you can tell God put those two together. It's that kind of energy here with the Star, the Lovers, and with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So even though it has not come in yet with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you feel like it may not happen on your time, because if it was your time, it probably would have happened yesterday. But you know the person that's right for you is custom ordered. It's man-made. It's like, great example. The person that you want, right? Because you're not willing to settle, Leo, you want that Bentley. But that Bentley isn't just a regular Bentley. This is made to your own custom specifications, one of one. Nobody else has. This is somebody that you know that was purposely designed and made for you, that you know that this is my person. You don't want to drive a Toyota, a Ford, a Kia, nothing wrong with those cars, but you would feel like they're great. I could have a Ford, Toyota, or a Kia just to have somebody, but am I really going to be satisfied in the end or in the long term? No, I would rather wait for my customized Bentley. And guess what? Customizing a Bentley takes some time. For some people, depending on how detailed you customize it, it can take well over a year, if not longer. and you're willing to wait for that specific Bentley to be delivered to you by Spirit, by God, versus trying to go out and get a Toyota, Kia, or Honda just to say you have somebody. That's the energy you're in. So let's see what is coming towards my Leos. Who's coming towards my Leos? Who is coming towards my Leos, if anyone is coming towards my Leos? Late July, early August. Okay, we'll flip it this way. This one first. 8 of Wands in the reverse, 9 of Swords in the reverse, the Magician in the reverse. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, Leo. If I see something, I'll let you know. If I don't, then I don't. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't. 6 of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and the 10 of Pentacles. Some of you may be really focusing on your stability. Some of you may be doing that inner childhood healing or that inner childhood work. Some of you may be detaching yourself from relationships, from people, from your childhood, or relationships that you've had bad memories with. Because again, your energy is so clear on you only want the best in your life, whether it's love, relationships, family, friends, companions, etc. So even with the 6 of Cups being on the bottom of the deck, I see you clearing out energy in your day-to-day life of people that just don't fit the mold anymore. And with the 8 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Swords in reverse, and the Magician in the reverse, as far as what's coming towards you, I'm not really getting any energy of anybody, and that's why I wanted to look further on the bottom at the deck, because I wanted to see what was available, and this is still coming up kind of as your energy. Queen of Pentacles in reverse and 10 of Pentacles. You may be trying to develop more stability in your life. You may have an idea of what your dream life is, or what your lifestyle will be, or the lifestyle you're trying to manifest or trying to create for you. You may feel like you're a little bit unstable, and I don't feel like this is emotionally. I think emotionally you know where you are. But with that Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you may want more for yourself. You may want better. You may want to obtain more things, whether it is your career goals and ambitions, whether this is regaining more of your independence from memories or from your past that may be still haunting you or hindering you. And for some of you people, you may still be holding on to past energies of an ex or a past person that has thrown your sense of stability or your sense of independence or your own equilibrium off. And that's what you're trying to focus on and get that squared away and create in your 3D the life that you see fit. So I see you enjoying yourself on the day-to-day basis. It may not be every day, but that's the energy you're moving into or the energy you're currently in. But on a deeper internal level, you're regaining your sense of independence, your structure, and who you are. And even if you know who you are, have identified that, you're trying to create the life, your external experience to match who you are, who you're further becoming on the inside. So if I'm not seeing anybody here, Leo, then what I want to do is ask, why is this being held up? Why is Leo's love life being held up for my singles Leos? Oops. Got the 3 of Cups in the reverse, 6 of Pentacles. Why is my single Leo's love life being held up, Spirit? The World in the reverse. 3 more. Why is my single... Oh, okay. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Back to that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. So, dang, I gotta give... I hope you know, and I'm not saying this to boast your ego, okay? I know y'all get that bad rap. I'm not trying to do that. But when I tell you, Leo, you are one bad MFer, I have to point that out. And I mean that with the truest sincerity. Because the Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. And the reason why I say you're a bad MFer is because even though, like I said, back to regaining your sense of foundation, your grounding, your stability, whether it's financially, materially, whether it is in your goals, ambitions, your drive, things that you're wanting to create for your own self. Knight of Cups is in the reverse here to the Queen of Wands. Again, I kind of go back to that page of Pentacles that I saw in the reverse earlier. So for some of you, you may have gotten offers, received offers, whether it's through like online dating apps. Maybe you go out for a drink and somebody tries to hit on you, or you try to hit on somebody, or whatever the case may be. It's very petty, very small little offers here, or offers that may seem good, but it's not in the right package of what you're wanting, because you already have your mindset on what your Bentley looks like, right? Let's not forget that. You have your mindset on what your Bentley looks like. This is like people trying to come towards you, whether it is like And if you're not experiencing this right now, this is what you will experience end of July, early August. People trying to come towards you, they may have, they may try to love bomb you. They may try to be Mr. or Mrs. Suave or Mr. or Mrs. Casanova. They may try to run you a good game. Say so, hit you with a good line. If this is online dating, they may reach out to you with a good opening starter conversation, right? But you see through it. Queen of Wands. You see through the BS. And because you can see through the BS, and the reason why you can see through the BS is not only because you know what you've been through, so you know what to look out for when it comes to people just trying to throw you a line and that's it. But on top of that, you know what it is your package will be looking like and how it will approach you and what the experience will feel like. And you may not know down to the T because nobody does, right? Nobody knows. But you know in your gut, when you cross paths with that right person, you will know. And with this Queen of Wands here, it's like, okay, thank you for, DMing me. Thank you for offering to buy me a drink. Thank you for, the nice conversation, but no thank you. Your eyes is still set on what it is that you're wanting. So when I'm looking at a 3 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, the World, 7 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, why is your love life being held up right now? It goes back to that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, because of the memories of your past or what you've been through, whether it is deep-rooted issues from your childhood that you need to work on that potentially affects how you show up in relationships, whether it is past connections that you really have to release or just let go of, or if it is just in your sense of goals. Maybe you want to achieve certain goals or achieve certain financial statuses or achieve certain material things or achieve certain achievements first and foremost before getting back into a relationship or entering a relationship, or that's what you're wanting to do. It's getting yourself where you want to be. And that's being highlighted for you. It's like whether you want to do that or not, for a lot of you, that's your intention to do that. But even if you don't want to do that, even if you're like, well, why can't I have my person while I'm getting myself together? Spirit is telling you, no, sit your butt down. Get this together first. So that way when we do send you your Bentley, you know how to drive it, you know how to maintain it, you know how to take it to the shop and get it fixed when there's issues occurring with it. You know how to keep a well-kept Bentley. But if you're wanting a Bentley-sized package, if you're wanting a Bentley kind of car, you can't have a Bentley kind of car when you're used to driving Toyotas, Hondas, and Kias. So you have to be mentally, psychologically, and emotionally and physically in your 3D world. Not just good in 3 components, but lacking in the 4th. You have to be good in all areas. This feels like what Spirit is trying to tell you. Getting you right in all areas is going to be the best way for you to be able to sustain this large order of the type of person you have called in, that you're praying for, that you do want. So 3 of Cups in the reverse, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. I see some of you being picky. I'm not going to deny. You may be having offers come in. And I can see you being a little picky. You're not interested or you don't want that. And mind you, you may have a right to be picky. These people just aren't what you're looking for, right? You don't want to settle. So I see some picky energy here. So that's one reason why the love life is held up, but rightfully so. But the 7 of Swords in the World in reverse. It's like you can't unsee what you've seen. You can't unexperience what you experienced. You can't unfeel what you felt. This World in the reverse tells me that you're well experienced in some capacity in regards to relationships. Whether it was that one good relationship that may have put you through your paces or multiple. And with that 7 of Swords in the reverse, to the World in the reverse, it's like you can forgive the past, but you won't forget the past. You don't close the door on the past in this context of, I'm going to close that chapter and act like nothing happened. No, you can't unfeel what you felt. And by still, I don't want to say holding on, but by still keeping some form of the memory of what you experienced for your own protection, you're able to see through a lot of the BS that people may try to approach you with or come towards you with. So it makes your journey even harder to find the right person, because there's a lot more trash in the sea than there is treasure. And to sort through the treasure takes much longer, but the reward when you find that treasure is much greater. Again, back to your Bentley. So You may be focusing on work in the meantime, and that may be where you're putting your attention to. I do see you going out with that celebration, but again, even when you're going out, you may not be liking the offers that you're getting, and for some of you, you may not be getting offers. And if that is the case, if you're going out and you're putting yourself out there and you're not really getting any offers, nobody's biting the bait, the reason for that is your energy is not in alignment with those people. When you are in a space of you know what you want, who you are, and the type of quality you will allow into your life, your energy shifts, and that energy is felt. And people who can't afford Bentley prices don't really try to go and approach a Bentley. They may look at it, they may oogle and ogle and stare, but they don't go to the dealership and try to buy that Bentley when they know that their pockets can only afford a Toyota and Kia. So you may see people that are attractive or that may look good out and about or online and things like that, and you're not getting approached. Your energy is different. You're on a different vibrational wavelength here. So they'll go and look at you, but they're going to go and try to engage and deal with the Kia, Toyota, or Honda. And when you want a Bentley and Bentleys aren't in mass qualities, it just takes a little bit longer, and that's what I'm looking at here, Leo. So I'm going to leave it here. I was expecting something to come up, but this was very reflective of you. So you got this. When that right one comes and when that Bentley gets delivered, you let me know. All right? I love you. Bye.